person you're not in contact with, and they've made out that they've moved on, and how it ended was not good between you, but they've made out that they've moved on. And for all intents and purposes, they have all over their social media, what they're telling friends, but they have not moved on. They cannot move on from you. They cannot stop thinking about you. They're used to doing this, by the way. They are used to, if they have an argument with someone, if they say to somebody, I'll never ring you again, I'll never speak to you again, they can be done with it, right? They're very much able to kind of lock off their feelings. They haven't been able to do it with you. And that in itself is driving them crazy, right? Because that in itself is a sign to them how much they really do like you. And they're actually thinking now, they played the game wrong. They played it wrong. They shouldn't have ended it the way they ended it. Because I feel like you ended it, but then they kind of stepped in and they were like, well, no, I think da 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 da, and I want to end it. But now they're thinking, I shouldn't have done that. I should have played it differently. This person is fully trying to move on from the connection. They are really trying to move on. They've met other people. They've been talking to other people. They've been saying very much bad mouthing you. No, you wasn't the right one for them. You did this, you do that, you're psycho, you know, whatever other stuff they want to say. So this is definitely in the cards. So they're really trying. And as well, there was somebody else that towards the end of you guys being together, there was somebody else that they were speaking to, or that they was with, is coming up on their energy, the other woman. But that's done. Whoever it was that they were speaking to, that's over. Because they couldn't give them what they had with you. They thought they could, and when things were a bit rough with you, they just distracted themselves with this other person, thinking, yeah, they'll fit in, because it usually does work like that with them. They replace one energy with the other, like a conveyor belt, but they cannot replace you. And now they've seen that. I can also see that this energy has a couple of friends around them that were aware of the situation and basically are saying that you were bad news, that they're glad you moved on. So they've got them in their ear as well. And I feel like they listened a lot to that during the breakup of you two. But no matter what they're doing, whether they're bad mouthing you, whether they're distracting themselves with other women, men, their friends, whatever it may be, they cannot fully distract themselves from thinking about you. Their mind will always come back to you, and they are checking on your socials. And before you say, well, they're blocked off everything, no, they have fake accounts. They have about 5 fake accounts. Don't worry about that. This person has attached themselves to your energy, but the crazy thing is that they self-sabotage the connection, because they really did want you. They really did want you in their lives, but they didn't feel quite ready for that commitment. But rather than working on it and giving it time and working it through, they kind of just sabotaged what they had. They gaslit you, and they brought out the worst in you. And then when they seen the worst in you, they was like, there you go. This is why I don't want to settle down. Do you know